SQL developer. We have even other tools to connect the SQL developer. Okay, sorry, to connect the database. Okay, apart from SQL developer, like Toad, we have SQL Star Plus, we have many other tools to connect this. Okay, not only SQL developer, we have even other tools to connect the database. But Oracle has given this SQL developer to connect the database, and it is a freeware also. But if you go for a Toad or some other database connection tools, those are the licensed tools. You need to have by the license, or your organization has to provide you the license to use those tools. Okay. Since this is the freeware provided by the Oracle, we are using this SQL developer to connect a database. Okay. What is a database? This one is a database. Okay. This is a database. This is a database. Database would be available in a server. How do you connect this one? To connect this database, I need a tools. Okay. Whether I can use, right now we are using which tool? We are using SQL developer to connect a database. Okay. We are using SQL developer to connect the database. Not only SQL developer, we have even other tools also. Okay. Like Toad. Okay, Toad is also a tool which using which we can connect the database. Okay, Toad. Even we have another tool called SQL Star Plus. Okay. Okay, SQL Star Plus is also another tool using which we can connect this database. Just to connect the database. Okay. Say imagine this is a movie. You can watch this movie in YouTube. You can watch that movie in theaters. You can watch that movie in OTT platform. If you see from different platforms, just the story will change or story remains same. Hmm?
Same.
Same. Okay. Just imagine this is your bank account. Okay. You are accessing your bank from browser. You can accessing your bank from app. Okay. Just you are accessing from means from web browser, and you are accessing the same thing from a app. Does your account details will change or it remains same? Your balance
It
will
remains same.
change from app to
No,
browser, or both remains same?
no, it
Hmm?
remains same.
Both remain same. Just the viewing point is vary. Just the
Different.
viewing point varies. That's it. The from the way you look into the database will vary, but the original data remains same, right? The way
Yes,
of
yes.
looking into the database is varies based on tools. Okay, but the original data doesn't varies. If you do 10 rupees transaction from your app, immediately it will reflect in your browser. If you do what 10 rupees transactions from a browser, immediately it will reflect in your app. Okay. So the way you look into the data will varies, but the data remains same in both the things. The way of looking is different. That's it. Okay. The same way, SQL developer is one tool, Toad is one tool, SQL developer, sorry, SQL Star Plus is one tool. The way which you look into the data will vary. That's it. But the tool does same, the data is same. Okay. Each and every tool has its own features. That's it. Okay. Some SQL developer is completely command line argument. You doesn't have any help or anything here. Anything you required, you need to go with the commands only. You have no, it's not a graphical representation or nothing. You don't get any help in this. Okay, you should in early 90s, in 1994, 1990, 2000, right? Even we doesn't have SQL developer and Toad. We used to write the code in SQL. They used to write the code in SQL Star Plus only. Earlier days, before 1990, sorry, early, before 2002, before that period, people used to write code in SQL Star Plus only. Okay, they doesn't have SQL developer, they doesn't have Toad. It's a completely command line argument. Okay, later this SQL developer and Toad came into the picture, which made the developers work easy. Okay, which made the developer work easy because many people used to afraid to write a code. But after having the Toad and SQL developer, the work has become a little easy. Okay, you're
Yeah.
getting the point, right? So
Yes,
How
yes.
to connect the
Is
SQL Star Plus? Just
SQL.
go to your search browser, SQL. Yes, you can see SQL Plus. Oh, sorry. This is the basic version, right? We have installed. So that's the reason we doesn't have this SQL Plus. If you install the what we installed is XC, just the practice environment. Okay, so that's the reason we doesn't have the SQL Star Plus. Okay, if we install the higher versions, let's see here they have given the SQL command line organ. Okay, this is the tool defaultly you will get it. Okay, this is the tool defaultly you will get it. Here, this tool you will get it by the installation of Oracle database. Just now you have installed the Oracle 11G, right? This tool you will get it default. This is same as this one, SQL Star Plus. This one. Anything you need to go with the command lines. Okay. Okay. Just I want to see the date. Okay. This is how I need to run the query. Okay. Okay. First we need to connect it. Okay. So leave it. Okay. This is, but anyhow, we are not going to use this one. Just leave it. So this is how we need to, the way the point of viewing is varies. That's one. That's it. But original data remains same. Okay, now we'll connect the SQL developer. So this is the way we connect the SQL developers. So before starting our coding, okay, just we'll again we go over the theoretical session once again. Okay, before starting it.
This, so coding and query is the same thing, right? Writing SQL.
Query is different, coding is
Okay.
different. Okay,
Okay.
there is a slight varies between the code. So your question is itself is wrong. Aditya, okay, to write a code, you need to have a logic. Okay. Query
Hmm.
is one thing which you write and you retrieve some information.
Okay.
That's it. You'll get some information. That is different. And coding is one thing. We'll have one input and we'll have certain outputs. Okay. What will
Okay.
happen in between? There might be some business logic. That is a coding.
Okay.
Okay. Query is one thing. Just you'll get some data from a database. That's it. You don't do anything here. Mm, what you say? In queries, just you'll write a query. What
And
is
I'll
meant by
get
query in
fetch the
general English?
information.
Just what is meant by query in general language?
It's just a
General
question
English.
query.
Just you are questioning. Just you went for a restaurant, you question
Yeah.
something. The question is called a query. What he will provide you? He will provide you certain information based on your query. That is your result. That's it. Okay. You got it some output from one person. That we call a
Okay.
query in general English. Okay. The same
Hmm.
thing query is one thing which you are giving, you are asking something and you are getting the result based on your question. Okay. That is a
Hmm.
query. But if you come to the coding point of view, coding is something where you'll have certain input, you'll have certain output, but in that between, you'll have some business logic. Between that input and output, you'll have some business logic. That we call as a coding. Okay. Imagine
Hmm.
I got you asked the query, you went to the restaurant, you checked in, and you asked, is there any vacant room? He said yes. Okay. That is
Hmm.
query. If
Query.
you come to the business logic, okay, if you give 100 rupees salary, okay, if you give 1 lakh salary, if a salary is 1 lakh, you need to add 30%, you need to deduct 30% tax. If a salary is 50,000, you need to deduct 15% tax. Uh, if a
Hmm.
salary is 25,000, you need to deduct 5% tax. So if this is the requirement, so you need to, for every input, you need to do some business logic between and you have to give the output.
Yeah.
So this is a logic, or you can say this is a coding point or whatever it may be. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm. So this is day 3. We are almost half, more than 40 minutes late. Okay. Hmm.
Hmm.
What is the, so in Oracle EBS, sorry, no, sorry, not EBS, sorry. I keep on teaching Oracle EBS, EBS, and I automatically came Oracle EBS. So, okay, in Oracle, okay, database, how we save the data? How the data will be saved in Oracle database? Tell me, how we save the data in Oracle database? This is how. How we
In
saved here
table.
data in the table. Okay. What is a table? Table is nothing but just when we are in colleges or schools, we have a timetable, right? That's a common thing what we see. Timetable. What is the timetable? Hmm?
Up next things, what's coming,
Yeah.
schedule.
In
Mm.
one direction, we'll have from nine period one. Okay. Period one. From this time to this time, and from imagine from what is the 9 to 10,
9 to 9:15.
10, okay, first period, okay, period 2, okay, some, sorry, not in this way, period should be in this, some xyz direction, whatever it may be, period 2 from 10 to 11.
11.
So this is how we used to maintain the timetable. That's only right. What is the timetable? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll have the weeks also, right? This is how we are maintaining the
Yes.
timetable. Just it's a two-dimensional representation of a data. That's it, right? It's a two-dimensional representation. That's only right. See,
Yes.
this is how it would be. Period 1, 9 to 10. Okay. Period 2, 10 to 11. It's quite long. We forgot even our school timetable also. Okay. Period 3 or interval. Okay. From 11 to 11:15. Okay. Okay. From uh, period 3, 11:15 to 12 to 12:15. Okay. Then we'll have a lunch. Okay. From uh, till 1. Okay. 1 p.m. Okay. Imagine this is from 12:15 to 1 p.m. This is in left side we'll have here, sorry, not Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is how we be, right? This is the timetable. Correct only, right? This is how we maintain the timetable. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And here, if I say morning English, okay, then that is mean morning first period would be English. Huh? Same. This is a regular thing what we see in our still we have seen our intermediate or degree or whatever BTech or anything, right? You will be having this timetables. So how we are saving this timetable? In the form of a table. That's only right. In the form of a
Yes.
table. In the form of a table, we are maintaining a data. Same in Oracle also. We'll maintain a data in the form of a table. That's it. It doesn't uses any rocket science or anything. Compare with your real time. Okay. Even it saves the information data in the form of a table. Every table will have its column names. Every table will have a first table name. Every table will have a table name. Okay. Just like in school, this timetable belongs to class 1.
Class one.
Okay. Class
Mm.
1A. Okay. First section A. Okay. Same way. What is this? This is the table name, timetable of class 1A. Same way. Every table will have a table name. Okay. You have to give the table name. Second, every table should have a columns. These are columns. These are columns. These are column. Okay. Column 1, column 2, column 3. Okay. Column 4, column 5. So every table will have a columns. Okay. Based on the requirement, they will increase the columns, or uh, they will have a some additional columns. Initially, those columns doesn't have any value, but in future, if they want to use it, they'll use at that time. Okay, they'll utilize that those columns at that time. Okay, see, in this I have a column 5. This I say additional column 1, additional column 2, additional column 3, additional column 4. Okay, these columns right now I'm not using. Might be I may use these columns in a future. These columns I left it in this table for the future purpose. Okay. See, so every table will have a table name. Every table will have a columns, right? You got it till this thing. You got it right.
Yes.
Hello. Every
Yes.
Yes.
column will have a column name. So another thing, table name you can give it as per the business requirement. Okay, as per your business requirement. By seeing the table name, you have to know what type of information is saved in the table. Okay, what type of information is saved in this table, you have to come to know. And second thing, this column name will tell you which data is saved in the column. What type of data means, whether it is employee. If I say this table name is employee, this entire table will contain the employee information. Okay, but if I say here name, this column will save you the employee name. If I say department, this table will say you the employee department. That's the reason. Only that way I need to save the information. I cannot save other table information here. If I enter here some XYZ, okay, is it anything related to employee? First thing I need to check is XYZ is anything to relate with this employee. If it is not, then I need not to enter this information here. If anything I enter in this table, it should be related to the table name information only. Okay. I cannot enter employee in employee table. I cannot enter the supplier information or customer information or inventory information or XYZ information. Okay. If it is employee table, I need to enter the employee information only. Okay. And the column names tell you what is the relation with each other. If I say employee name, okay, I say employee first name, okay, employee last name, okay, and uh,
Employee.
I said department, okay, and another thing, what is the location, okay, or country, okay. If I say country, and in additional column, imagine, so if see, I have the employee name, right? Here I have the employee name. I have employee first name, employee last name, employee department, and employee country. Employee country only. I cannot enter other person other than employee information. I cannot enter in this table. Okay, that's the primary rule in Oracle. You're getting it right.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We cannot enter other than employee information in this table. Same way, if I take the another table and if I say department, I can enter only department name.
Department related information.
Okay, department ID, department manager, location. I don't have this column here. Okay. In this table, I can enter only the department related information. Any information I have to enter in this table, it should be related to the department and it has nothing to do with employees or it has nothing to do with some XYZ person. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
I have the employee name here. Okay. Department. And if I'm saying column 6, I'm taking here and I'm telling this one employee date of birth. Okay. Column 7, I'm taking. Okay. Date of joining. Okay. Column 8, I'm taking salary. Okay. Employee salary. Okay. Same way. So everyone right now, you might be working or you might be filled certain forms. If you open the basic form, even in Gmail also, it will ask you to enter your email name, your first name, your last name. Okay. The country where you live, your date of birth, or at least some other information, right? When you open the Gmail to first time, if you want to register a new Gmail, it will ask you for these informations, right? You might be saying these informations, basic informations.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So these things we need to enter. So employee name I need to enter. Okay. What is the employee name? Just tell me what would be the employee name? Just tell me one name. Okay. Gayatri or anyone.
Gayatri.
Okay. Gayatri, I entered the name. Okay. Gayatri will have a first name. Gayatri will have a last name. Okay. Right. Uh, Gayatri, what is your first name? If you don't
Satiwada.
mind. Okay. Huh?
Satiwada.
Okay. Just we'll keep S name.
SAT
Okay. Okay. Just we'll keep the first name. Yes. And last name?
Durga.
Okay. Durga. Okay. If we are saying she belongs to the department 1 and country she belongs to India. Okay. Date of birth roughly I'm taking 1 Jan 2000. Okay. Date of join she joined. Imagine she has started her career in 2018. Okay. 1 Jan 2018. Okay. What the salary she is getting? She might be getting 50,000. Okay. Okay. Not the you should not have this comma. She might be getting 50,000 salary. This is the information. Okay. And one thing in column 1, I'm entering Gayatri. You see the difference. Is there any difference in this data, Gayatri and Vanjan? You see any difference in the data?
Yes.
In
Yes.
5,000, 50,000. What is the difference between? Don't see, don't compare now. Don't compare Gayatri. Don't compare one. Don't come. Just see the data. What is Gayatri? Is this characters or a number or a date or what is this?
All alphabets. Correct.
Alphabets. Gayatri is a characters or a number.
Character.
So character. Okay. What is S? S is a character or a number. S is a
What?
character
It's a
or a
character.
number. It's
Character,
also
sir.
character. And
Yes,
Durga,
sir.
what is this character or a number?
Character.
Character. One. What is this one?
Variable.
What is
Numerical.
this? Number. Numerical
Yeah.
variable, right?
Varchar. Huh?
Number.
Okay.
One is a number or a what?
Yeah, it's a number.
Number. Ion. What is ion?
Character.
Character. Okay. What is one Jan?
Varchar
No.
or numbers.
It's a date.
Alphanumerical or
No. 1 Jan is a date. 1 Jan 2000 is a date. 1 Jan 18 is a again
it's also date.
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 What is this 50,000?
That's a numerical.
Number.
Number. Okay. What we call these things? So, okay. In column number 1, I have given e-name. Okay. Not an issue. Employee name. But that employee name should be a characters only. I cannot enter in employee name. I cannot enter 50,000 or 5,000 or anything or date or anything. I can enter in employee name. I need to enter only the characters. In employee first name also, I need to enter the characters only. Okay. So what we call these things we call it as a data types. Okay. Technical terminology of these things is called data type. What is a data type? Data type is a type of data which we save in that column. Which type of data you are saving in that column, we call it as a data type. Okay. What is a data type? In C1 column, I'm entering the data. That's not an issue. But what type of data I need to enter in that column? That is called a data type. That we need to define at the creation of a table. At the creation of table itself, we need to define the table in such a way which type of information I need to insert in the table. That we call it as a data type. You're getting it right?
Yeah.
Any confusions?
No.
See, in date of birth, I'm giving the data type. Here I cannot enter some XYZ information. Okay. If I enter the XYZ information, my system will not accept it. Okay. So I cannot enter other than date information in date of birth column. My system should not allow to have the other than date column. My system will not allow to take it. Same way in date of joining, other than date information, my system should not allow other information. In salary also, I should enter the salary information only. My system should not allow the characters or name or first name or last name in the salary column. That's the reason I'm mentioning this column name as 50,000. Sorry, number. Okay. This is where we define a data types at the time of creation of a table. Okay. After this, just what we do is, see, here we have connected to the system user. Here we have, I said this one is the admin user. This will have the only the, we call the DBS. Okay. System administrators only will access with this user. As a developers, we doesn't have access to system or sys. Okay, these are the super admin users. Only the database administrator people will only log in with this user. Right now, like us developers will not have access to sys or system. Okay, what they will do, what the DBA will do, okay, what the admin people will do is they will create a schemas for us. Okay, so what is a schema? I told you earlier session. This HR is a schema, finance is a schema, sales is a schema, project
The
is a, okay,
module.
modules. Okay, based on this, okay, based on our project requirement, they will create like this users, n number of users and one super user. They will create this user for the developers. Okay, so what we do is just we'll create one or two like this, and we'll create one super user and we'll work on it. Okay, we'll create it, and this is the one-time activity, but keep it in mind. Uh, but we need to create these things because what we have is only this layer. We have only this layer right now, right? Right now we have only
Yes.
this layer. I logged in with system. In my system, I doesn't have all these things. Now I need to create this environment first,
Yeah.
right? I need to create this bottom
Yes.
environment
Yes.
first. So to create this bottom environment, you should log in with sys or system. You should log in with sys or system. Anyhow, I log in with system. Okay. I log in with system since then I can create all these things. Okay. How to create the other users? Since we have a commands for it. Okay. Data. So these are the things. Okay. First thing, create user identified by apps. Okay. Not this, create user. Just this is the command to create a database user. Okay. I want to create a HR user. So I'm keeping HR user. So I want to create a HR user and identified by this would be the password to login password, right? I connected using system. Just see, I connected using system. The same way I want to log in with HR. So identified by password. Password is whatever you give the password. Okay, I'm giving HR at the rate 123. I given HR at the capital letters @123. Okay, control enter. Invalid identifier. We should not give @ just HR123. Okay, just control enter. Okay, so there is HR is already exist. Okay, so how to check the users? What are the DBA users in the system? So just use select this star from, just so you can see DB underscore users. Then what is the table that this version will use? Okay. We can check it from here, tables and all those things. Okay. Okay. This will create another user. Okay. I'm using HR1. Okay. I'm trying to create a HR1 user. Control enter. See here, HR1 is created. Okay. So now I can connect using HR1. So using this HR1, I can connect the database again. So click on plus. What is the password I have given for HR1?
123 HR123.
HR123. Just click on this. Instead of this, I will take here HR. Okay, give the name whatever you have required. HR1. What is the password that I have given here?
HR123.
HR123. Okay. These connections are common because in the same we are creating in the same database we are creating the user, right? Okay.
Hmm.
Are you thinking I can able to connect this one?
Failure.
No. Why? Because I have created the user, but I did not given him to create a session privileges. What is a session? Okay. Session is nothing but a, when we log in into the system, automatically we have certain security functions running at a back end. Okay, to monitor you, because it's not like that you logged in and you have done it something without unknowingly. Okay, when you log in into the system, immediately there are n number of security privileges will be monitoring your user. Okay, right now I didn't given him the privilege to create a session privilege. Session is nothing but a one, uh, you can say the temporary area. Okay, session is nothing but temporary area. Once you have this session temporary area, you will have a lot of things working on it. There are lot of programs which are monitoring your activities. So right now I didn't given him the session privilege. That is the reason it is not allowing me to enter into this user. Okay, now what I have to do? So again from sysadmin I need to provide him the session privilege. Okay, this is how we need to provide the session. Okay, this is the command. Okay, for the HR1. For HR1, I want to create a session. See, grant create session. Okay, this is how create user. This is a username, means database user. This is a password. Okay, fine. But for this user, I'm providing access to create a session. This we call it as the roles. Okay. And privilege to HR1 and grant any privilege to HR1. Okay. This is the way we provide the session privileges. Okay. Just like that. Grant here successful. Now again, I'm trying to connect using HR1. Okay. Just give HR here. Whatever it may be, the name would be as per your convenient. Okay. HR1. Okay. What is the password here? HR123. Okay, HR123. Capital letters I have given. Save password. Now I see the test connection. Now it is. See, earlier the same command has errored out. Now it is success. So What is this?
Yes, sir.
I am providing this HR1 schema. Now he can able to log in. Okay, save. In HR new, I have saved it. Okay, connect. So now I have logged in with HR. System is a super user, but HR is not a super user. Okay, okay. And here, can I create a table? This is how I can create a table. Okay, see, here I said we have to create a table. See, this here I said we have to create a table. This is the column, this is a data type. Okay, and in this is the data types. I told you, right? These are the table name, these are the columns, these are the data types. Okay, you till here you are clear, right? All three.
Yes, sir.
Till here we are very clear. Okay. In the data types also, in these data types also, we have a for character itself, we have different types of data types. Character, we have a limited what we call see for a character till only 2000 characters only it can say. If you give a character data type, if I say here character, I can save till 2000 characters only. I cannot save more than 2000 characters if I give a data type as a character. If I give a number, you can save up to 38 characters, 36 or 38 characters. Date, only the date you can enter. Number also, if you give number, only the 38 characters I can enter. Okay? Only the length up to 38 to the length. See, I said 50,000. What is the length of this? Four zeros and fun. Hardly five characters. For 50,000, we are entering five characters. Okay. Like this, we can enter up to 38 characters. If I enter character, I can enter 2000 characters. If I enter number, okay, up to 38 characters and its length will be varies based on okay data. Long, same way, I have a long data type or club data type. Okay, before that, we have a varchar2 data type. Varchar2 type is also a character data type. Okay, varchar2 is also a character data type, but which can save up to 32 KB. Okay, 32 KB size means 32,000 characters.
Yes.
Okay, 32,000 characters you can save it up to. Okay, you're getting right, Arpita and Ankit both.
Yep.
Data type, if I use varchar2, I can save up to 32. If I use lob, I can use up to 2 GB data. Okay, if I use clob, I can use up to 4 GB data. Okay, in that column, in the single column, I can save up to 2 GB or 3 GB data. Okay, maximum 80% of the cases we don't use character. Okay, maximum we use varchar2 only. Okay, varchar2 only, which saves up to 32 characters. Okay, other than that, we use sometimes we need to use the clob or lob, but this clob or lob we'll save it like if we want to transfer some like huge XML informations or what are the files, document information, complete document information. Imagine I have 1000 pages document. Okay, 1000 page documents. Yeah, I want to save all the 1000 page document information. I'll save using clob. I'll save all the data in the clob or lob. Okay, because this huge information I cannot save it in varchar2. Okay, so in that scenarios I go with the clob or clob. In that scenarios only. Okay, got it.
Yes, sir.
As if I want to save the pictures or audio files or video files, then I will go with the lob or clob. I cannot save the picture information and video informations in varchar2. Varchar2 will only accept character informations, date information, and number. In varchar2 is nothing but a global. Okay, we can save the number, you can save it date, you can save even anything. Okay, in characters also you can enter number. Number is also a character. Okay, but there is a slight difference. We'll see it later. How we can enter the character, how we can number. But varchar 2, you can enter characters, you can enter numbers, you can enter date, and you can enter anything you want. It is a global, you can say, right, global variable or global data type. Okay, varchar 2 is a global data type where you can enter anything. Okay, from here, if you want number, you have to convert into number. Okay, that's the secondary thing. We see it later. Okay, right now, you see these are the data types available. This information we have here. Okay, varchar 2 character, number, date, long, and club. Other than this, we have another data type called boolean. Okay. Okay. What is this boolean is? Boolean will tell you just either true or false.
True or false.
True or false. That's it. Boolean, what is Boolean? Boolean is also data type, but you cannot enter other than true or false. It will not accept characters, it will not accept numbers, it will not accept data, or it will not accept anything. Boolean means true or false. That's it. Okay, what is a Boolean data type? Boolean data types, just a true or false. Other than true or false, Boolean data type will not accept anything. Okay, these are all the data types. What is the data type? Data type is a type of data I can enter in the column. That's it, right? What is the what is the data type? The type of data that you are trying to enter in that column is called a data type. What is the type of, how many types of data you can enter in that column? Whether you can enter character, whether you can enter
Varchar,
varchar 2, you can enter log, you can
intent
enter
time, log,
flob,
log,
or you can enter the boolean.
boolean.
Okay, these all are the data types. Okay,
Okay.
character up to, we'll say, 20,000. Okay, character up to 20,000. Varchar 2 32K, 32 KB size maximum. Okay, lob and club. Okay, these all are the data types. Okay,
Okay.
other than we have number and date.
Date.
Number, date. Okay, in date also we have timestamp option also. Okay, the 99% we are not using those timestamps and all those things. Okay, boolean we will see whether true or false. Okay, in number we can enter same numbers,
Only numbers.
numbers, or you can say numbers with the decimals also. 1.1, 1.2, like that. Okay, number or number with the decimals. Okay, date, you can enter only date. Other than date, we even will have the timestamp also is one of the data type. Okay, timestamp is also a data type, but in my whole 14 years career, I never used a timestamps data type in my life. Okay, but just remember we have even this data type also. Okay,
But here we didn't use float, right? So instead of
flow
float, we are using number.
number only. You know, here at the time of defining a number, you
Hmm.
can define 2 comma 3. Okay, 2 means or you can say 10 comma 3. Okay, 10 comma 3 means 10 characters I can enter here. See, instead of 10, we'll go with the small digits. Okay, 3 comma 3 I said. Okay, then what is the data that I can enter? I can enter from 0.1 to 999.999. I can enter between these information if I define the number like this, number data type like this. 3 comma 3 means. Okay. What is this 3? If I mention here instead of 3 comma 3, if I say 3 comma 2, I can enter up to here. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Number only. Okay.
Okay.
Even system will accept it. I used like this only the n number of times. I never used float. Okay. Globe. Here, see Gayatri. Here we are not learning the point of student point of view. Here we are learning the real-time point of view. Okay, since
Okay.
all of are already working, so you will habituate to those things which are regularly used in our systems. Okay,
Okay. Okay, sir.
okay.
Yes.
If I
Yes.
define number like this, I can enter like this information. Okay,
Okay.
okay. This is but this is the timestamp. Till now, in my 14 years of career, I never use timestamp in my real time. But we have a data type called timestamp. Okay, this many ways we can enter the data in our table. Okay, in a column.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
before see here I created a HR. In HR, now I want to create a employee date table. Okay, now I want to create an employee table in a HR schema. Okay, so how to create a table?
We can
Okay,
use
to
create
create table,
Table.
anything. Okay,
create
in
table.
Oracle, in Oracle, if you want to create anything, it may be table in future. Remember, table, index, okay, view or procedures, functions, triggers, or anything. If you want to create, there is only straightforward command create followed by object. If you want to create table followed by table name. If you want to create index name. If you want to create a view, create view name. Okay, it's a unique universal command. Don't confuse the what is the command to create index. Don't confuse how to create sequence. Don't confuse how to create a function. Don't confuse how to create a procedure. Don't confuse table view. There is no new command. Only one command in Oracle, that is create. Okay, only one command in Oracle. If I want to create table, I'll just follow create table. If I want to create a view, create view. If you want to create a uh, materialized view, create materialized view. If I want to create some XYZ, create XYZ. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
If I want, so create that thing followed by its name.
Yeah.
You have to give the name of that. Okay. This is a universal command. Okay. Don't confuse to create any object. To create any object, only one command, create object type and name, whatever the name that you want to give. That is a standard command in Oracle. I don't know how to other people explain you, but this is how the things. First statement, what I have to do. I need to create it. Create a table. First thing I'm trying to create a table. Create. What I'm trying to create? I'm trying to create table or I'm trying to index or I'm trying to create a view or what? I'm trying to create a table. So that is the
Table.
reason. After create, I'm going with table because I'm trying to create a table. Okay. Now I want to create a employee table. So here I have mentioned I'm creating a table. That's the reason I mentioned here table. Now, what is the name of a table? I need to give the name of a table, right? I'm creating something. Okay. What is the name of a table? I'm giving uh,
Employee.
XX B1 underscore EMP is my employee table. Batch 1 XX batch 1 underscore employee is my table name. Followed by just bracket open and close. This is how you'll write a index. Column names. See, what are the things I need in my table? Employee name, employee first name, employee last name, employee department, country, date of birth, date of joining, salary. I need all these columns. Okay. Already we have here this information. Okay. Just I'm copying and pasting it. I'll explain you these things also. Okay. Don't bother. See. Okay. First thing. I want to enter the employee ID. I want to enter the employee ID. What is employee ID?
Unique number.
Yeah, unique number. Let it be. We come to primary key, foreign key tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come there
You taught
tomorrow.
us a bit of.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
you, but in practical, we'll see tomorrow. Okay. Right
Yes,
now,
sir.
just we try to create a table and insert some data. That's it. Okay.
Hmm.
We try to create and insert some data. Tomorrow again, what we do is we'll design one enterprise structure. Okay. We'll
Okay.
create some more schemas. We'll design some enterprise structure and we'll join the tables. Okay.
Hmm.
We'll learn in a business point of view from tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
right now just we'll create something and we'll enter right now. Just enter. First we'll enter something, then we can think of other things. Okay,
Okay.
okay. First see, employee ID. What is employee ID? It's a number or a what is this? Employee ID. Before that, I have a column, another column. What is that employee column called? Employee ID.
In
Employee ID should be a number.
number.
Okay, the same thing I have mentioned. Employee ID number. Okay, first name. It should have up to 30 characters. Okay. What is thing I have given? Varchar2 of 30. Employee last name is always, it is also 30 characters. Employee email ID 20 characters. Manager ID, it should be a number. Job ID Varchar2 of 20 characters only I can enter. Salary number I have to enter. You got any doubts here?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
Here if I want anything, I'm including another column, date of joining. Okay, it
Hmm.
should be
Great.
date. Okay,
Okay.
I should use comma here again. Okay, comma. Okay, this is so. Okay,
Okay.
any doubts?
No. No, sir.
Hmm.
Now
And
got it.
at the time of creation table, there are some rules. At the time of creation table, you are seeing here, right? The things which are in a blue color, and
Yeah.
there are some things which are in a black color. The
Yes.
blue colored things are the key values of Oracle. I cannot have a column name with varchar2 like this.
Okay.
Why? Because this is a key value which is already used by Oracle. I cannot use table as column name. I cannot use create as a column name.
Hmm.
Okay. These are
Okay.
the conditions. Okay. Why? Because these things are already used by Oracle. These are the key values. Okay. You have to use those values which are not used by the Oracle. Okay, those names which are not used by the Oracle. No, these are not a special this or those are not a key values. These are the key values which are already used by. Date is a key value which is already used by Oracle. Number is a key value which is already used by Oracle. Okay, you should not use number for your column name. You should not use varchar2 you for your column name. You should not use create for use. You should not use name table for your column name. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. How do you execute these things? Okay. How do you execute this script? So I have written this. Either you select it and click it here. You see the right? Run
Run statement.
statement.
Employee.
One
Okay.
statement.
Run statement. Or just keep your cursor here before this backslash. This backslash is nothing but a separation. If you write another query here,
Hmm. Okay.
okay, in SQL developer, if you want to separate these two queries, you have to use the backslash. If I keep my cursor here and I do control enter, my bottom query will execute and you will get the result here. Okay. If I keep my cursor above this backslash and do control enter, the above query will execute. Backslash is nothing but to separate two queries. Okay.
Yes.
Getting right? In a
Yes.
SQL developer, if you want to separate these two queries, use the backslash. Or if you keep your cursor here and do control enter, okay, above query will execute. Okay, just see here I'm doing control enter. You are seeing, you are thinking that the table will get created or not?
It should create.
No, Okay. See, it is not creating.
Error.
Why? Because in a system, I have given
Yes, sir.
grants to just to log in. That's it. I have not given him a permissions to create a table. Okay. I have not given HR permissions to create a table. I have given him a permissions just to log in. Initially, just I created a login, HR login, but did not given permission him to create a session. That's the reason I couldn't able to log in even though I created a user, right? First step. Second step, I have given grant for a session, means to create an environment. I have given a permission to create an environment, but I didn't given any permission to do anything in that environment.
What is the difference between creating environment and doing something in that?
So you are entered in your office. You have access card. Okay. You entered in your office. That
Yes.
mean you can do anything in your office?
No.
No. So to do anything in your office, you should have a laptop. You should have a uh, all the security NOC agreement, non-disclosure agreement, and then they provide you a VPN. Then they provide you access. Then only you have to log in from your laptop. Then only you can do some work in the project. Then only, right?
Yes.
It doesn't
Yes.
mean just you are assigned to a project, you can do anything.
Mm.
Once you
Yes.
assign to your project, you have to go through the security reason. So the same way, you got the environment. That doesn't mean you have to do anything. Okay, just you are entered in the system, but you should have a permissions to create a table here. So that we call it. What means every table, to create any table, you should have a table space permissions. Okay, who can give that permissions to you? Only HR can give, means sorry, only sysadmin. Admin people can give you those permissions. Okay. In general, we don't do these things. Okay. These things will be done by the admin people. Okay. Like DBS. In your organization, you will have a DBA people. They will have this login. Okay. We don't have login to sys or system users. Okay. So again, this thing, this two. Okay. We need to give these roles and these permissions. Okay. Unlimited table space to HR1. HR1, I'm giving the table space permission by which he can create a tables. Okay. And again, for HR1, I'm giving him the roles, connect role, resource. If I give a resource role from HR1 also, I can create another HR. These are the resource and DBA roles. Okay. These are the roles. What are roles? Imagine in your organization, your manager have certain levels of permissions, right? And his manager will have certain roles of permissions, and his manager will have certain roles of permissions. These are called the permissions. Okay. If I give connect, you will have only some permissions. If I give resource, you will have the some permissions. If I give DB, you will have this one set of permissions for HR. I'm giving you three. Means now the HR1 is almost equal to sysadmin system.
DBA, so DBA stands for database administrator, right?
Yeah, database administrator. Okay, DB is a role. Okay, if I give
Yeah.
this role, HR1 is almost same as system. From HR1, I can create a new user also. Okay, see, now I'm trying to create a user, finance user. Imagine I'm trying to create a finance user from password is FIN123. I'm trying to create finance user from HR. Will this system allow me to create? No, right?
No.
Insufficient privileges. Okay, this has a limitations. Okay, but if I give this role, if I execute this one from system, then he can create finance user or n number of users from here. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, grant succeeded. See, now I am trying to create the finance user. No, I need to give the table space also. Okay. Table space. Okay. So we need to give one more role. So I'll get the role. What is the role? Okay. Sysadmin role might be there. Separate role. So we need to give that role also. Okay. Right now we don't have these permissions to execute it from here. Okay. So now I'm trying to create this table. Okay. Now I have executed here the table space. Okay. Now I'm trying to create a table here. Okay. I need to log in and log out again. Okay. I need to disconnect and connect again. Okay. See, now I need to disconnect and connect again to have those things. Okay. Now employee table got created, right? Hello.
Yes, created.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Now the
Yes.
earlier it was not created. Why? Because I need to disconnect and connect again once again. Okay. Same way. Now even this will also I can execute now because I have disconnected and connected. Okay. I'm using finance. I'm trying to create this finance user. Finance 123. See, finance created. Okay. Earlier it
Yes.
was not allowed. But to have these things, I need to disconnect and connect again. Okay. This is how I can create a table. Okay.
Yes.
This is how I can create a table. And how to see a data in a table is just only one command to see a data. One thing. Select.
Select star.
Select. Right now only use star from which
From
table I want to
table.
see a data. From which table I
Yes.
want to see the data? XXB1 EMB.
Access even employee.
Okay. From this table, I want to see data. Control enter. See, I use the backslash. That's the reason above query is not executing. Okay. See, this is the table. Is there any data here?
No.
No. Right. This is how we can see the EMP. Okay. We'll stop it here for today. Tomorrow we'll insert a data here inside the tables. Okay.